LooseMan. Today's topics were wedding dilemmas. Is high street Botox a good idea? To celebrate Madonna's 60th birthday. And do you think the UK is too soft? On today's panel was Kaye Adams, Coleen Nolan, Chizzy Akadulu, and she's back, Linda Robson. And now with me, Ashley Gardner. Today's guest was Deborah Meaden. And continuing with Soap Week, Pete Beale, who played Pete Beale in EastEnders. First of all, I cannot tell you how happy I am to see Linda Robson back on LooseMan. I've been on and on and on about it, and I'm over the moon she's back. She was saying she's had a nice break with the kids and all that, spending time with her family, which I completely get, because they do get work really hard, so they deserve time off. So today they celebrated Madonna's 60th birthday, as it's her birthday tomorrow, by recreating some of her most iconic looks. They all looked amazing in their outfits. I would have loved to have seen Coleen in Linda's outfit, but Linda said they didn't have cones big enough. That means that they didn't have cones small enough for Kaye. But love them all. Chizzy isn't really a fan of Madonna. Yes, her music is amazing. She looks amazing at 60. So yeah, it was really, really good. They shared their, you know, what they liked about her, what they didn't like about her. Then they showed the clip from when she fell down the steps or pushed. That was just hilarious. So Superdrug is now training up nurses to do Botox and other cosmetic procedures, I think. So is high street Botox a good idea? Well, if you want to have your face stiff and have no facial expression, then carry on. It doesn't make you look any better or any younger. And I agree with Kaye. I think everyone should be celebrating for being different. You know, you won't look younger just by having Botox, and it doesn't last very long. I just think it's a waste of money. And then Deborah came out to talk about Dragon's Den. I've never really watched it. I found it boring. So she also spoke about talking about Brexit to people on Twitter. But then why isn't David Cameron being mentioned on anything? Because he was the one that called the referendum, and now he's off living his luxury life whilst everyone's picking up the pieces. Theresa May should not be blamed for all of this. Also, she mentioned she'll be 60 soon. And then her interview ended because she didn't have time to talk to them about the birthday plans, which was a shame. And then Pete Beale then came on, who played Pete Beale in EastEnders. He left 25 years ago. I wasn't even born then. He looked absolutely amazing at 79. And still today people say, "Alright, Treacle," to him. Goes to show what an iconic character he was. Then he mentioned about his feud with Dirty Dan, and how he regrets not making it with him. Obviously, the late Leslie Garrett, which was sad to hear, but nothing can be done now. It's what's happened's happened. You just got to move forward. Like he said, if you have fallen out with someone, make up. Life's too short. You never know when you're not going to be here. Also, Kate asked him if he'll go back to EastEnders. He said he would love to go back to EastEnders. So hopefully, with the new writer, Kate Oakes, maybe he might make a return. Also, the upcoming August bank holiday is set to be one of the busiest days of the year to get married, and nothing gets people wound up like a wedding. Are you thinking about banning some guests due to bad behaviour? Has your partner turned into groom or bridezilla? Is your future mother-in-law causing you a wedding meltdown? So, apparently viewers sent in their dilemmas for the LooseMan help. And these are some of them. So, the bride insisted that her mother, and his mother to wear the same dress. I think it's wrong. I think they shouldn't get told what to wear. I understand if they were bridesmaids or something, but they wasn't, so they should wear whatever they feel comfortable in. Especially if one person is bigger than the other, and it won't look right. The next one was, my sister-in-law has asked her bridesmaids to gain weight to make her look better. Coleen says she'd do that. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. All these stupid things that go on. And also, apparently the groom has asked his bride to have one of his ex-girlfriends as a bridesmaid. Would you let him say that? Or would you let her say that her boyfriend would be best man or whatever? I would leave him. I wouldn't not stay there at all. If you've fallen out with someone, if you've fallen out with someone on the run up to your wedding, would you uninvite them? I would say yes. I agree with Chizzy. I would completely uninvite them. Whether, you know, if they'd apologised and stuff before the wedding, then yeah, they can still come. But until they apologise, then I would uninvite them. And also, I asked this question, do you think the UK is too soft? Because obviously there was that terror attack yesterday. So is the UK too soft for people that come in and out of the country? I know he was a UK national person, but he's not actually British. So do you think it's hard to? I think all these terror attacks and everything, it's just gone beyond a joke now, and the government needs to pull their fingers out their ass, get this Brexit sorted, leave the Union, and, you know, sort out all these bloody terror attacks. But I do think maybe what Boris said may have something to do with the one yesterday, because everyone's asking to apologise. It is racist what he said, So I don't know. It's just all a bit strange, and people that do that are deluded in the head, and they need really serious help. And I think that just because other people are happy and going along with their daily lives and that, doesn't give you the right to go and blow them up or crash a car into them and that. It's hard to know what people's thinking nowadays. So yeah, that's today's LooseMan. Like I said, I'm over the moon that she's back on. Linda's back on LooseMan, thank God. So I can't wait to see her more on there.